I love when the music works out perfectly for when I need to end this. Do I have? Do I even have it? Aren't you still streaming? Oh, the music is so loud. Now I want to see if you're streaming still, Bolster. Oh, you did stop streaming. I gave you an excuse to stop. Adjust the slider so the bat symbol is barely visible. Oh, wrong way. I can kind of see it. Yeah, let's go with that. Thanks for giving this to me. I would definitely wouldn't have been able to use the Shadows edition if it wasn't for you. I hope you didn't spend any money on that though. Continue your story. This backstory will be tied to the current save file. Okay. And sorry about my grammar. That was only subject I had a problem in school. I think I might have dyslexia. You know what, though? You just spelt dyslexia really well, so I don't believe you. When I was doing the parent-teacher conferences, there's I use dyslexic logic as like help aid for the kids, and the curriculum is called dyslexic logic. And it's not part of the school curriculum, but it's what I use. And I could not spell dyslexic the entire day. And you were able to spell it, so you did great. And also, I don't remember your grammar being terrible. So long as it's not super off, I I can understand. Because I also do this thing that when I read, I like autocorrect things, so then I don't even realize that something has been amiss, you know? So, hi Twix. Purple, yellow, red. I think we did purple last time. Let's just do purple. I try when I write something, I have to go over it because sometimes I forget words and stuff like that. That's fair. I always type faster than I should, and I always like have to go back and fix it.
My parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as
Do you
the
think
Batman,
Batman's
but
depressed?
they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way
Like, has he
down
ever
since the
laughed
fall
in
of the
anything?
Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted police commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things
Don't
are
give me a
looking up for
donation,
the
Bolster. I
After the
refuse
long,
it.
dark winter,
I refuse the
comes fall.
donation. And no, I think I hope I took it off.
Would be happy.
I did have it at one point, but I took it off.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate.
He has
One-time
trust
Pipex
issues.
CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
It's hard not to become the Mask. At least a little.
I can believe it. We are what we do, after all.
That's what
Do
Wonder
you,
Woman
I
said.
question whether Batman is the cover or
Didn't he
Bruce?
date Wonder Woman at
Masks are
at
hard
one
to
point,
maintain.
or was that
If there are
Superman?
cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
He's the
The Bat
best.
computer can intercept his communications.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Well, looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Hack.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Not big on
Encrypting
comics,
your
but you might be
signal.
right. It might
Last thing we
be
want is for him to
have
know
been
you're here.
Superman.
We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
If I had money, I'd be into comics. Though I'm sure there's some like way to illegally
He's on a
get the
roll.
comics.
It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
I love DC cartoon movies. They're so good. Squishy! Hi, Squishy.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here.
My
But
week
it's a
was
good
good.
thing I'm
I was busy. I had parent-teacher conferences, so I worked 2 12-hour days. And I oddly had a lot of fun talking and meeting with parents, so only downside was my body couldn't handle it, so I kept having migraines.
Begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn.
But
I
Joker?
told you 10 times. Our
How was your week?
arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood.
Bolster, did your friend just start
This time.
streaming right now?
Riddler.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce,
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Stay close and keep your head down.
Who is this
Excuse
lady?
me?
Bullets are about to fly.
okay,
Darn it!
No one threatens
I've been
me in
wanting
my
to see
own
her
casino.
streams.
Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
And I keep missing them.
An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Oh.
Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
I remember you saying that she's from South Africa. She mostly streams Minecraft.
Al, let Gordon
I
know
like
what's up.
watching Minecraft streams, especially because I've never played it.
No one leaves.
Oh no!
Get back inside, or I'll...
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
The tucking of the tie just felt kind of arrogant. How was your week, Squishy? Did I say anything?
Run
Did I
now.
set migraines? Wait, what?
Like you did
Mine
to
would.
that
Okay, I
man.
didn't even read it. That's what's happening.
Knocking him
Well,
out
that's
like
good,
that.
except the
How did you do that?
migraines. Okay,
I had a
migraines.
different impression of you from TV.
I'm a man of
never
many
seen that.
talents.
Capable.
My week
Yeah,
was good,
man
pretty
of
chill.
many talents.
That's an understatement.
Good.
Thank you.
I'm glad it was chill. Did I respond to that before? I'm really tired, so if I did and I forgot and then I just re-responded to it, I'm sorry.
What's the status?
Working long hours does not work for my body anymore. Okay, cool.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
It's time.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Oops. I forgot. Turn off my heater. I have my back door open.
We can make the
My
deal.
heater.
Anything you want.
It's going off.
Our issues can't be
Which isn't
solved
good.
with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle.
Maybe it's just me,
choose my
but the
words
Riddler
carefully.
just looks like a divorced dad in
Listen
this
closely.
No.
in this
please,
series.
Don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place.
This
to
is
drop
like
it
his
without being
midlife
noticed.
crisis arc,
Time for some recon.
becoming like a bad man.
Tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
The kind of conundrum that drives you to distraction. Rattling around like a rat.
Riddler's taken hostages. Casino patrons. Innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main
They need
target.
Jim Carr.
Must be an
Some guys
insurance
buy a muscle car, others become the Riddler. Yeah, I'm learning that.
Words carefully, Maury. You only have so many fingers.
I want to have a midlife crisis. It seems kind of fun.
Just need to take out the guard first.
Don't think you can just stall. I will get bored.
Jim Carrey. Oh, you mean Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey is just a good at like
Audio playback fully functional.
acting.
Time for a distraction.
Character actor. Well, I don't know what it's called. I don't know why I find this so funny. It's just.
I'm losing patience, Maury.
What am I?
Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
What am I supposed to be clicking at?
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's
Make
the
a
best course of
frontal
action?
assault.
Gear up. Make a frontal
Tear
assault.
gas
Try
would
and
hit all
fire away
the
from me.
other people, the hostages, right?
You're completely insane.
With age, I enjoy the old campy Batman movies more.
I don't believe
The
that's
ones
it.
that what's the guy who's
I'll clear
just
a path.
did the
Wait for
new?
my signal.
Give him hell.
Oh my god, I can't think of any movies right now. Oh, oops. I'm pressing buttons. Here I go.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule.
What's that guy's
I'm a little busy
name?
right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in.
Corpse Bride guy?
Not him, the
Okay, I
hostage.
remembered
Shoot
one
the
movie.
hostage.
Night Before Christmas. Person.
No.
I didn't pay attention. I'm sure I pressed something that wasn't. You lose your mind a bit and just spend money on fun stuff. With age, with Mr. Freeze, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Tim Burton. Yeah, that guy. Rope stand or smoking sign? Let's do rope stand. All right, I'll read the options this time. Slam into roulette table. Oh, roulette table just sounds so fun.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in.
Okay, divorce dad.
Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage.
I have to go by for the gun this time, right? Because my dog is so disappointed in me streaming right now. She's growled and cried at me.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Tie him down, shock him, shock him. Give him a possible heart attack.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn
You're just
porridge.
ordinary scum.
This is my
Hear
city.
yesterday's news.
Now I'm back.
You don't know
You
me.
don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must
Forgetting
think you're
she's
so
played a game.
special. You're
In
not
the
the
mo-
first hero I've put down.
Don't I always forget? You have to like direct
Supposedly
me
the
on what
world's
I'm supposed to
greatest
be
detective.
focusing
Here
on.
you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle from you, Batman. Something longer. More of a
Oh,
match
am I
of
supposed to be
wits.
doing something?
While my men mop up
Gordon,
what passes for...
Just that's a good example of how I just forget.
Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day. common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Oh no.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
It's a creative way to kill someone. It's like the modern version of an Iron Maiden.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I don't
I
know.
believe in justice.
Yeah,
Mori
sure.
deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
I love that this game is kind of dummy proof.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Okay, he's like a divorced dad who was also a teacher. And like, so sick of all the ungrateful students, ungrateful wife. He decided to become the Riddler. I don't know. For a split second, he looked like Spider-Man.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all,
They're not on
we're
proof.
here to help.
The wife also took this dog. He was totally inspired by Saw. All right, let me let my dog out. Yeah. Would you like to go outside? Oh yeah, she's rushing. Just a sec.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous.
Now my cat's mad that I let the dog out.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's
Yeah,
because
can't
he
win with
hadn't
them.
met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way.
Getting things from the
they'd
house,
end
so
up
my
on foot
chatting will
patrol
be.
till I retire.
No worries.
My people are trained for
Better to be a
situations
responsible adult than let
like this one. We had
it
Riddler in
pile
custody
up.
If you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
I'm
Sounds like
going
the
to
expertise we
smoosh.
need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine.
Mm-hmm.
We're not always welcome.
Better to get on her good side.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things
Couldn't
together
stay
if we
quiet.
joined forces.
Is it the black woman from Suicide Squad? I'm not sure because I can't
Don't
remember
worry.
her name. Yeah.
Around.
Yeah, that's
The
her.
only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. What was that charge of the Light Brigade crap with the riot shields? Good cops got hurt.
People, you can share me.
Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I made the call about a front.
That's
door
Mike
assault.
Gordon.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far. As a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
All
Special
right.
Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He's a madman. You can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder. But he's calculating, fiercely intelligent. I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of a bigger plan. Let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
What is she trying to psychoanalyze him right now?
Without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
Avesta made a note in her file.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
I love that that was an option. It's like, okay, lady, bye.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help. Something with a beat.
Death metal.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Where's the music? I hear nothing. What am I doing? What did he say? What is this? He just collects things from past characters? That's kind of weird, right? Like it's like a shrine to the people he's caught.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce.
Who's we?
It'll pass. Working always helps.
Is Batman and Bruce Wayne different people? Alright. Gotham Citizen Support, CCPD, Batman Partnership. Okay. Wayne Enterprises stock. It's record high. Dent trial date pushed back again. The team led by attorney Brandon Hoffman announced that they were rescuing themselves in a pretrial hearing on Monday. Instead, Dent, who previously served Gotham's district attorney, has insisted on representing himself in the trial. I no longer feel I can defend Mr. Dent to the best of my ability. Gazette investigation. What is the agency? It seems Batman is no longer the most mysterious crime fighter on the streets of Gotham these days. Multiple sources from law enforcement have confirmed with the Gazette that a mysterious government entity known as the agency has been conducting operations in the city recently. On the record, there is no evidence of any federal crime-fighting organizations by this name, but many sources who have requested anonymity have confirmed that the agency has been present at several recent crime scenes. I have no idea who these people are, but when they show up, they're in charge. Officials say Cobblepot, a model prisoner. Good for him. We don't have a bad thing to say about him. You get to talking to him, and he's actually pretty charming. He's super smart. There's the whole, like, theory of study of how bad people are actually quite charming.
The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders,
and convincing
experts, and government officials.
When you
Civil
meet
rights
them.
Violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job.
Bad people tend to be manipulators, so I believe it. Yeah.
Well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades.
Think about
Try
every
and level the
interaction
playing
rather
field.
just being themselves. I forgot what book I read, but they were talking about, like, again, I'm forgetting my words, but like someone like Hitler, where he did all these horrible things, and there was a point where these things were suspected or known and people were afraid of him, but then some politicians would meet him and would think that he was charming and not believe those rumors.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
And it happened,
Yes, to have him
and they had a
returned,
couple
It's unsettling. I remember when he
examples
was the
like
scourge of
that.
the underworld.
I wished I
Him and
remembered
Carmine Falcone gave
the
him
other
a wide
examples,
berth. He was presumed dead for so
or the
long.
names of the people that were mentioned.
To Gotham.
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind.
I also have this really cool
Let me
book
upload the rest of this to the Codex.
that I haven't read
The
yet.
agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn
Wait.
yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden. To get everyone else out, of course.
Riddler's name is Peña Duro.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
I have this really cool book that I haven't read, but the author went out of his way to talk to like these people who have done like horrible crimes in their countries and essentially try to look at it through the interview perspective of like, why would they do these horrible things? And essentially the whole book, from my understanding, is things aren't as black and white as people would like to perceive them. to be, and often the people who are doing these horrible things don't feel that they're doing horrible things, or they're doing them justifiably because in their minds it's justified because they're trying to create a better life for their community. I really wish I had time to read it. I really don't need this, actually. IQ and exhibits signs of narcissism. Cruel, calculating, merciless, and I will bring him down. We should read about this guy since I kind of missed the story here. There are two sides of Rumi Mori: the face he shows the public and the person he really are. Why? Oh, because we're saying two sides. Whatever. The person he keeps in the shadows, hidden from the prying eyes of polite society. Mori wants everyone to believe he's a model citizen. He paints his public persona with philanthropy and a seemingly legitimate business empire. But take a closer look behind the mask and you'll catch a glimpse of the real Rumi Mori, war profiteer and murderer. He made his fortune running guns during the Arab Spring, and soon after diversified into high technology weaponry. Of course, Mori's illicit activities have never been proven in the court of law. I already did that.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
How they're just being themselves. Well, if you're talking about what I was previously said, I mean, they think they're good. Whether they are, I don't know. That's cool.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Oh, Eye of a Needle's a good one.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
True.
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
There's a superhero movie that was great in that way. That superhero killed millions because he knew it would unite the world. Watchmen. Ah. Find something to use the disc with. Don't I have some... Let's reminisce about the death of my parents.
Never forget.
You're a weirdo. You kept the tickets from the death of your parents, and you keep the emblems of people you fought with.
Needle. A record needle.
Look at me.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh.
I liked it.
Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
He smiled.
Excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Like I lied to her and she knew it and she was disappointed in me, but went with it.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your Bat-Tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Now, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
Oh, fun.
And,
it's not one of mine.
Think fast.
The Tiffany?
Hi, Dad.
It is.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up?
Looks like you get it for Batman.
There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Is she gonna figure out?
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
My geriatric cat has decided that he's a kitten today.
Don't.
Too late. Already
Is it a reference to the assassination?
Be careful.
What a strange thing. The
I have no idea.
It's
Because
elaborate and orthodox.
Oh god.
Intentional.
Sorry, my cats are like
whoever put it together
running around.
Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Oh, well, your clearance level isn't high enough to tell you that, Tiffany.
It's not high enough now. Give me a few weeks and I'll know all your secrets.
He's being serious.
His
This
ear.
is above your pay grade.
Oh, is it a
Clearance?
reference? Maybe.
You two don't have the slightest idea what this thing is, do you?
No.
You guys are
This game
lucky I'm here to
predicted Donald's shooting.
Help with...
figure this freakish thing out.
Oh my gosh.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular
That guy
engineering.
keeps having
take a crack at it.
assassination
I
attempts
can help
like
you get
every
to the
week.
bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
You should go. It's 2 minutes.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some
Aw.
issues with his health?
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angry with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
Oh.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne,
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
Keep me in the loop about that, thing?
Will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Wait, what? What do you mean they make porn movies? Where is this coming from?
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
I don't like
It
her.
wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham.
Wayne
But
and
you still
Lucius
give
were
so much
talking about
back to
the
the city.
secret. What they were.
Why do you continue to help Gotham?
That's how he became a billionaire.
Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a
Oh.
lot of people. I'm just trying to make things
I should have
right.
answered the phone.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
I feel like
The agency
Tiffany's gonna
recently
find
brought me
out that
in
he's
to draft
Batman
a
regardless.
psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler, that psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
Why?
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
Oh my God.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you.
Oh, she's just
Either
saying
that
the
or you're
same
often
thing.
in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me anymore.
She's just saying the same thing that she
We
said
live in
to
one of the most
Batman.
dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it,
John
you two
might
were
think so.
close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you.
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see.
He was in the mental hospital for like a
According to
day.
hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so
How
far
would he
has
be
been
a stand-up guy? He was
investigated
literally
by the
in Arkham
authorities or
Asylum
by the
last
press.
year.
I have nothing to hide.
And he attacks
All
someone,
you
so
do
why
is
would
hide
she
behind
even
the press,
say that?
behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
I am calling my lord. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
Lucius better not die in this. What are you? Are you fucking kidding me?
But Lucius! No!
One killed and 14 injured.
Well, that's how Tiffany becomes part of the crew, doesn't it? Oh my gosh.
What they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises chief
I like
technology
about this
officer
version of
Lucius
Batman is
Fox
his dad
died last
having been a
Tuesday in
criminal.
violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity
I guess it
Church this
gives
Sunday.
like a little bit of a backstory to create mistrust. Hey, look out for your... I don't like this story because Lucius died. Fuck that.
Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family as if they were my own.
Maybe it creates more
Just like
like
Lucius took
difficulty
care of
and
you.
drama.
Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away
But
with
it's
it.
like
Riddler struck
Lucius
at the heart of our
is
operations
so...
and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry.
Lucius is like the work husband, you know?
And bring him
He's
to
like the
justice.
work Alfred, and
He will
Alfred's like the
spend
house
the rest of
Alfred.
his life behind
I don't know.
bars.
You know what I
Glad to
mean?
see your sense of duty
Personal
still reigns supreme.
help, business help.
Of course, it won't
Can't
bring
do it
poor
without
Lucius
either of
back.
those two. Now we have to bring
Can't
Tiffany in
imagine
this.
How devastated she must be to lose her father in such a violent way.
Excuse me.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this. None of this feels
Yeah,
real.
seriously.
Your dad was like family to me.
He was my work husband.
If there's anything I can do, anything at all,
Would you like to be my work wife?
please let me know.
I need a replacement.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad.
That would be so dumb.
Now I guess it's true.
They had like Catwoman, and she was like a boss,
busy.
a girl boss, but she
I
was
remember the
like,
last time I got to hang
I guess
out.
she wasn't like completely
Just followed
good
out.
or evil. Maybe they wanted a good girl
Just thought
boss.
there'd be more time.
I asked too much.
There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
Homie's daughter.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany,
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Was a good character, not a girl boss.
I'm just
Do you mean like good as in she was like
trying to wrap my head around it all.
good option for the story, or like good as she was a good person? Because Catwoman like is always on the border of good and evil, right?
Anything left.
She's like the
What were you guys
She's
working on
like-
that could have caused that?
neutral.
It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
God, Bruce.
What are you mixed up in?
Not like that. I get
Fine.
Maybe it's kind of like
Just-
that.
Tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
Your relationship with Tiffany has changed.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Bitch, it was his choice.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame.
She was basically a cat person, like a character, a good mix of things. Okay.
We can all.
She can be nice if she wants something, but other times just like to do her thing.
Well, no.
Let's catch up here.
The lovely people here. He must have been quite a man.
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some space? Huh?
Bruce! Buddy! It's good to see you.
Why is he here?
Come on, man. She's been through a lot.
You're absolutely right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you
Jesus.
here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Do I have to take it? Come on, I don't want to take it.
I got it wrong, didn't I? Damn it!
Hey, keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right?
Maybe I should have taken it. Do Batman and Joker have a bromance in this? Like a one-sided bromance, but yes.
It's been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham.
It's kind of like Joker has entrapped Batman.
Walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Fair.
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
Oh, is Dr. Leland?
Everyone could please take their seats. We will begin.
Would you?
Harlequin.
Just sit down.
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
I refused.
You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but...
No, I said no.
For me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me.
No.
I know.
I never made that promise.
I never made that promise.
I got
Shouldn't
into
agitate the
a lot
craziest.
of trouble.
Yeah.
For what we did, Bruce.
But it's like so much more fun if we do.
Those doctors.
Like, Joker's probably gonna ruin this funeral, right? If I reject him.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you.
No, I said that I
Father.
didn't make any promises to him.
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
Okay, someone with money.
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot riding on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Gosh, John, I don't know. My schedule's just so packed these days.
Please don't blow me off. Not after what we went through together.
Dude, we're at a funeral.
Secretary.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want...
I make my situation with the Joker
Lash
worse or
out.
better. It's funnier if it's worse. Tiffany's gonna hate me so bad.
We're here to mourn. Please.
You shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Just tell him you're sorry and let it go. He's very sorry.
Here's Johnny.
We both
That'd be fun.
I am.
Probably can't though, right? It might be a copyright.
You should be allowed to enjoy the funeral in peace. Sorry, Bruce. That outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Oh, the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler? Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief.
I thought he was gonna say Batman.
Killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
What? I didn't want to say that I was your friend.
Mainstay of any healthy relationship.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I want that
That
for
was
us, Bruce.
laid on way too hard.
Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he
Joker
is
is
and get back
so
to you.
charming in this.
See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
Do not get
What old
involved.
days?
When this clearly means so much to you. No. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Just meet my friends later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
Oh, I like that little detail of having one purple button.
Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Sure.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
It's
Enjoying the
McGordon.
Hard to do these days.
It's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the
How do you
same
fix
thing.
a structure
Seems like
that
the world's got it
large
out for that guy.
when a
Spends
floor
some time in
explodes?
Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by
That
the media
deserve
for
our
something he didn't
sympathy.
do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that.
Keeping him
My gut
hydrated.
tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham. It's not the way I do things. It's not the way we do things. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know.
Well,
Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
ooh. Green smoke. It's easy to forget that this is a game. When there's like long periods where I'm just watching.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation.
Woohoo.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Damn it! It's stuck!
Of course it
No
is.
way to
It's
open
the
it from
Riddler.
the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We must go down.
We go in.
After you.
Like a model walking down to the runway. A dirty shoe.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Oh, who is this? Why, hello.
Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's
Not the other.
contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Hmm.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
Must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Fun fact, your eardrums can burst and not bleed. I know from experience.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before.
Mm-hmm.
The victim in the casino.
The modern Iron Maiden. His feet.
One shoe is missing.
The other.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Wanna
It's a hell
leave?
of an
Get
invitation.
inside. Nope.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Oh, I was trying to connect it to the Iron Maiden modern device. Huh. Won't let me? Or am I just not in the right position? This would be... Okay. Cancel link. Examine.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Why did we have this?
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going
Twix,
to
are you
look at
still
it with a
around?
Polarized lens.
See no evil. Hear no
Masks.
evil. Or
Each
say no
one
evil.
missing a different facial
Yeah.
feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. There must be a connection.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Alright. Link to those fingers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Excuse me. though?
glass over there.
Can I link it? There wasn't a lot of things to link to. Unless I can go upstairs.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free, and you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
Ugh.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
I'm gonna pull two. I can't. Oh, there's all this.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Oh, here it is. I've been waiting.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new
Kind of
level.
didn't like how it had to be like at a very specific angle.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
It's
it's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
That's where his
This
shoe
thing's built
melted.
like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Ugh, yeah. I once read a book of a medical examiner who did her fellowship in New York, and somewhere in the book it asked what was the worst death she ever witnessed or had to examine, to be exact, because she didn't witness the guy dying. And the melting thing reminded me of that, of her story. That's all I'm gonna say.
He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
There is a story of a guy who fell into the hot water of Yosemite. Yeah, that's basically the exact same story that the New York medical examiner talked about.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people.
She described the cooked meat of a human.
We have to warn her.
Ugh.
First, we have to get out of here.
Did you know humans are red meat? And we're like highly, highly red meat. All right.
He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
I wonder if they were able to get the guy out of the geyser in Yosemite.
Riddler's not working.
Sometimes it's way too dangerous and they have to leave the body there.
Psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey,
That's
maybe
like
we'll get lucky, they'll kill each other.
what happened to a guy when he got stuck in a cave and he was in like a really narrow area. He got stuck upside down, and the only thing that they could do for him, because they couldn't get him out, was to sedate him. And then I don't think they were able to pull him out after. No, only Skeleton and Valet was left. Yeah. The water there is also like acid. Yeah, that makes sense. All the sulfur. Hi, Kissin. How was your week? I don't know what I'm supposed to link this one to. I'm missing something though. No. I'm just missing this. I don't know what I'm supposed to link it to though. The way they did this feels awkward. Oh, link the porthole. Okay, there we go. This must have been difficult to do because it's in a circle. Because even as a player, it's hard to maneuver it. Pretty solid so far. How was your week? Pretty good. Really tiring. I had to work 12 hours for two days for parent-teacher conferences. But I really enjoyed talking to everyone. And it rejuvenated my desire to continue on. Thank you for asking.
VR in that cowl or something?
Wanted to say that because it is the same glass, but couldn't spell it. It's all good.
Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Look at.
The The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the
I
message
carved
on
some
the
pumpkins
monitors.
with my friends on Thursday. Oh, that's so
Put himself
fun.
inside the murder box.
Then he came here, right?
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic.
I can barely do 8 hours and you had to do 12 hours 2 times. Dude, I got a migraine every morning after the first 12 hours. And I've been, yeah, I had to do it. Does not mean my body was like okay with it. What do you do with seeds in the US? Like seeds from plants? Or like
The blade sliced off his fingers.
we cook them in oven?
At his end.
Oh, you mean the pumpkin seeds? Yeah, we do that here too.
When his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid.
I haven't carved a pumpkin in years.
Forced him to run out before
he could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant.
Kissing.
It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue.
How dare you?
Getting inside
All the
box
pumpkin
and starting the
seeds.
game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
No, go ahead.
You know what I really love, and it's really hard to find? Pumpkin seed butter. Pumpkin seed butter is so good. They had it coming. At least throw it in the dirt or something.
That's what that agent did.
Oh.
You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a move on.
Almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys.
The monkeys.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
You heathen. Bible says not to waste seed. Kissin's a sinner. Can't be too kind to pumpkins or they will stab you in the back.
What the hell?
They have a mind of their own. You gotta be safe.
You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
I could just imagine you carving the pumpkins. Oh. What do you mean? I'm doing exactly what you're saying for me to do. Am I crazy? I don't know what happened.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, it'll be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal.
Oh, I forgot to change the title on YouTube.
Signal.
Oops.
That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one.
Oh, that's so kind.
Won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Turn yourself in while you still have the chance.
Don't say stupid things, okay? Not when you've just started earning my respect. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about
I'm
that.
sorry your wife left you and took the dog.
They're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face.
Gordon, I lied. You're my friend. I
The
swear.
agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage.
The agency
Waller's a
made me.
hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game.
That's not what...
It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it?
Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level.
I'm not surprised
You got some
his
connection
wife
with
left
that
him.
Wayne Tech
It must
guy
have
you
been a
didn't tell me
nightmare
about?
for her. She asked him what he want. Oh,
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
she asked him what he wants for dinner, and he goes,
The fact I
"It
had to
was.
learn about it from
It
Riddler
has
instead of you,
wings but cannot fly. It has
doesn't sit right
drumsticks
with me at
but
all.
can't drum."
I thought we had some trust, you and I.
Imagine
What
if
do you
you
expect me to do with this?
are dating someone like that.
Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much.
Maine!
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday.
How was your week, Maine?
I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, it doesn't make me feel any better.
Lazy, ate too much dairy. Aw. I wish I could have like dairy without the
I'm sorry for your
toilet
loss.
part of and stomach issue. Also, I'm multi-streaming main. So I'm on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch right now. And I've been having issues with the bitrate
I heard
of streaming.
discussion with Commissioner Gordon.
So let me know
Now
if
he knows
anything
that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies.
is not
Gordon's
functioning
dangerously close to figuring out who
on the
you
stream.
are. If he does find out, I have
The
no
Squishy
idea
said that
how
it's
he'll
been
react.
fine. You were
It's not a chance you can afford to take.
You're right. Jen's
But-
a fine detective. It's no surprise he's getting
Kick for
close to
some
the
reason
truth.
is like shadow banned
Have to be on our guard.
for my chat.
You were radio silent for so long.
So if you hear me
Tell me,
talking, but you don't see the chat,
find out how
it's
Lucius
because it's
This
from
is a missile I
Kick.
found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Hmm.
Dear God.
Oh,
you
I
did
see.
solve the box.
So
You
it
just
wasn't.
didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Yeah.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
We can't indulge.
She doesn't
in
want them
despair.
to know we are here.
We simply don't have time.
I just
for it.
announced that you're here, Kissin.
Yes, you're right, of course, Bruce. I'm sorry.
And you have
Between the
access
Lady
to
Arkham
Twitch,
affair and
okay?
losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, this war of ours is taking
You
its
just
toll.
choose whether you want to go on YouTube or Twitch or Kick
The list of agents
whenever I
operatives
stream.
from
Same
Riddler's
thing with
workshop
Squishy, but Squishy is like
plans to do the
busy
same
doing things around the house right now.
It's a hit list.
She's hiding
It's only
us.
useful if he has a way.
I'm
to
definitely
target
not hiding
the
you.
agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes.
Or maybe you're just my
Hold on, let's just.
secret
Walk through it.
chat. Kissin, this is the point. You're losing you're losing your argument by simply showing up in Twitch. Oh, what am I supposed to link? You're jumping ship. I can't keep track. Okay, agent data. There we go.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
I'm supposed to link something else. Sorry, just a sec. I am putting chapstick on. Link.
He can
I like how the
pass
linking for this
signal
is like
through
super
their phone
simple
to make them a target of a missile strike.
as compared to the last one.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clear
Wow,
view
I
of the
can't
signal,
believe you
yes.
hid Kick chat from me. I know. I'm sorry, Kissin. It's... You know what? I needed to have a secret to myself. You just... I love that you message on Twitch and then
the only way to get a clean version of the
emote
signal.
and Kick. Maine, when are you going to
Alfred, you don't have to
stream?
watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Actually, Al, I'm gonna do this part on my own. Why don't you get us some tea while we work?
Well, if you insist, Bruce.
Alfred looks so offended. He's like jittery though. He's an old man.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building.
He quite literally
Yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
hasn't recovered
solved
from the
Riddler's
last
puzzle,
event.
Bruce.
I should try this coming week so I can try the
Tell
troubleshooting.
Tiffany that I love her.
You should definitely do it.
And I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
if you need a multi-stream, I use Restream, and it's pretty good. Even the cheap version's pretty good. It says that it leaves a watermark, but it doesn't. You could just like erase the information.
The signal, and then match up the points found in both sound files.
All right.
Batman? Dwayne?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Oh, okay.
Tiffany.
Oh,
it's a match.
Bruce? Batman?
Oh.
No, that's not it. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Yeah, but I also need to hear all the sound. Okay.
Nope. I have to highlight the same sound in
Bruce,
both files.
stop talking so I could do this.
Enterprises. Riddler.
No match. The two sounds have to be the same.
All right, have a good day, Maine. Is there a way to just listen to the audio without... Oh, there we go.
Bruce.
Bruce, the certified yapper.
There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any...
I can't keep up with you, Kristen, because my kick stream is on the left side, and YouTube and Twitch are on the right side.
Signal on me as well.
What for?
So I'm just going
Riddler
back and
still
forth.
has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me...
It's giving my neck a good exercise. Maybe
Let's
it'll
put it
get
to
out
good
the
work.
kinks.
It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh?
You know why? Because he's the arms dealer for Riddler. Shipped weapons.
John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
Do you believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you? Riddler's lieutenant.
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it. On the other hand...
Mori's a businessman.
I think I want to do Mori.
Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased.
Okay, no, I do want to do Maury.
I'll meet with Maury. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Sure, sure, sure. I do like that Bruce Wayne's car turns into the Batmobile. It reminds me of that car that they were showing.
Waller's people are here, watching Maury.
Where I could change
Riddler's
colors.
agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
It was just a concept car, though.
They're following his every move. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Maury. Gotta be careful here.
He looks mad to be there.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without
These
access to their
agents just
phones,
looks
he'll
too
still try
obvious.
to kill them all somehow. No time to waste.
Wait, isn't that... Oh, okay. From afar, he looked like a different person.
To what do we owe this honor?
He looked like
Good evening, Mr. Maury. I've come to talk.
one of the agents from earlier. The partner of that girl. Whose name I've already forgotten.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Maury. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
There.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Maury. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Maury, listen to me very carefully. I am more ruthless than my father ever was.
The pup has a savage bark, and from the looks of it, the teeth to match. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it.
Does it have a signal?
Everything you need to find him is on that drive.
Thank you, sir.
But I need a favor from you first.
Okay, what is the favor?
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship.
I don't know why I just did that. I did it.
A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle
Take
this
drive
quickly
by
and without
force.
disturbance. Everyone gets what they want.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. No,
Dude.
I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends.
I feel like I chose like the really dramatic choices where I feel like Waller is gonna come after me when she finds out that I
Send me
gave
Maury's
the
information.
transaction.
Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin,
Which is
a cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
These chapters are long. Oh,
Armed men on board. This must be it.
Tiffany's technology.
Careful, Bruce.
That
Who knows what the Riddler
I'm
has up his
convinced
sleeve?
Tiffany has something in that drone that would make her discover that Bruce is Batman.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
Did we capture another agent?
Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll
Oh,
see what this is all
is modern Iron Maiden
You agency imbeciles.
Hostages.
the death
There's
chamber?
going to be more of Waller's agents.
Waller. She's about to regret her mistake.
We found him.
All your idiot comments.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate.
Hard to blame
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
Agency has a history of terrible
A good spot for cover.
Your agency has been on my heels far too long. You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
What are you talking about?
Wait
You'll
for
see what I
it.
mean soon, of course. They might be angry I
Don't want him raising an alarm.
When they understand
move
why,
when he is on
they'll
the case.
recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people see that.
You think?
I'm sure you can understand. I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little unorthodox. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me? It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
He keeps mentioning being smarter than everyone. It's almost like he's insecure that he's not smarter when he mentions it so much.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
The Redditor. That would be like the millennial bad guy, right? That person who was on Reddit for so long, consumed by all the negative content.
Are you alright?
Now you could psychoanalyze both the Riddler and I.
Oh god.
I swear one day it's going to happen. Maybe not in the way that we say it, but there's going to be something and they'll be like, he or she were super active on Reddit.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
If only it was the Riddler.
Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually.
Choked on my spit on that one.
All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I heard a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
Batman takes down the Redditor and his ally, the Mod.
About to meet your maker.
That should be the new comic for
We're
DC.
supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens.
So someone
I designed this
dies
for you,
regardless.
Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle.
We should have gotten Alfred's help.
Started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all. Well, I can't make you, of course. But people will die if you don't, including the agent next to you. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
Lucius.
If you know the answer, please say it.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
These aren't riddles. They're like way too easy. Or maybe the point is he's purposely having to choose.
Oh my god. Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
Definitely not the
You're
Riddler.
Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
You're much too slow, Batman.
Ah.
I think we're through.
I didn't know it was time sensitive. Okay, we'll do it again. Dude. I guess I'm not moving wide enough. Link. Link.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Link. What am I supposed to link to when it's not letting me go?
You're much too slow,
Oh my
Batman.
gosh.
I think we're through.
The face. Okay. Try again. Try again.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Okay, why is it? Oh, there it is.
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you. What are you doing?
In fairness, the Batman series, I didn't die as much as I died in the Walking Dead one. I think I've only died like 4 or 5 times on the Batman. And it's only been this episode, or this one. Because I don't think I died once in the first one. I'm alive.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't...
Your midlife crisis ends here. Man, this is only the first episode. Or the first chapter, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. The first chapter of the episode, or...
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Is this tiny little thing supposed to stop them? Oh. It changes the signal somehow.
This can't be happening.
Hi, teaser. Oh, what am I doing? I'm sorry. I didn't pay attention. That's what I get for reading chat. That was totally preventable. Oh no, it's brought me back too far.
You think you're clever, don't you? you... Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one, right?
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Oh no.
This can't be happening.
Soccer kick, anchor punch. This is so dramatic.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
Oh, she can't
My
hear.
ears. I can't hear.
Yeah, she can't hear.
It's going to be okay, Iman. It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Infestus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you.
Oh, get over it, Riddler.
Can it?
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me.
Oh my god.
Oh, my comrades would have been impressed.
This is the type of guy that you try to reason with, and he always twists it no matter how, no matter what you say.
Up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention.
Yeah.
They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them.
He'll twist anything into his favor.
because that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Oh shit. Joker.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics.
Dude, Bruce is in so much trouble because he's like involved with John Doe, and I made him transfer money for Muni or Rooney or whatever. He's gonna look like such a bad guy.
The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is deaf. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with
Avesta's
my
not
suspect.
dead. Or did she say deaf? And I just interpreted it as dead.
All by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement.
My
in
dog's
Gotham
now demanding to come back inside.
What? Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
My Gordon, how could you do that?
Can't demote me.
I just did.
Gordon's not to blame. I was on the scene first. This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
Jesus.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming
the
you've
group.
heard of them by now.
There's a guy, calls himself John Doe. He's either a member, or he knows who is.
That confirms some theories we had. Doe's a one-time patient of another member of the group.
Oh, yeah, they are talking about Harley Quinn.
Dr. Harleen Quinzel,
Quinzel.
former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross.
Great. I'm now
Yes.
Waller's bitch.
You and I will be working together very closely.
Gosh darn it.
Bruce Wayne.
Of course she knows. Of course she knows. That completes episode 1. She was not happy when you defended Gordon. You and 61%. She was furious that you helped her witness get away because you went behind her back to talk to Mori. She will work with you, but begrudgingly. Furious. She was thrilled when you told her she could help with the puzzle blocks at the funeral. She was consoled when you expressed your concern for her. But because you told her the truth and endangering Lucius, she now feels betrayed. Steadfast. He appreciated you backing him up in front of Waller. He was suspicious that you refused to talk about Lucius. Because you took his side against Waller, he is steadfastly loyal to you. Grieving. He was so proud when you said you would bring in the Riddler in the lawful way. Not showing him the video of Lucius dying has let him start grieving. He was shocked that you disregarded the law to get the drive. I know, I disappointed my father. Traumatized. She was impressed that you stood up to Waller. She appreciated your honest answers to her questions. She is traumatized by the torture she endured at the hands of the Riddler. Hopeful. At the funeral, he was pleased to see you. He was frustrated with himself when you didn't like his card. Even though you didn't agree to meet his friends, he's hopeful that you'll come around. Well, now the Waller knows who I am, so I probably am going to meet these people. What did you tell Gordon about your connection to Lucius? You and 82% confessed to Gordon that Lucius was an ally. Did you choose to visit Mooring? Now I wish I chose the other option. Made a deal. Did you save Amon? No. Sacrificed her. That's pretty good. That was long. I didn't realize it was going to be long. Ow, I just pulled out my hair. All right. I'm going to end it. I will most likely stream tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be so long. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for keeping me company. It's always fun when you guys are around. Bye.